The objectives of this video is to establish a penny stock play. We're going to give a CCIV update in terms of what is going on, right? We're going to also look at quick fire list of long-term stocks that you hold. So when you see this market volatility, it's not something to worry about too much because it's stuff that you can take advantage of and buy stocks that are long-term that you can hold and actually see the gains throughout the years. And also we're going to give an Aitx stock update. We'll go into all these information in this video, as well as a bonus on whether you should buy the dip. I'm going to give a bit more information on that. And all I ask in return is to smash that like button. Let's try and hit 250 likes on this video. If we could do that, that would be absolutely amazing. We'll get right into the information to respect your time, and let's get direct to it. First of all, we've got Orbital Energy Group, OEG, ticker symbol OEG. Now, they've got a range of areas here that they're involved in. They're involved in solar and renewable, in particular, the areas that I'm interested in. Now, so it's in a growing industry in terms of solar and renewables. It's got a diversified approach in its strategy, and it's got a lot of potential as a stock. Now, OEG is starting to make a bit of a comeback after dipping recently, okay? So it's starting to make a bit of a comeback. What I would say is put this on your watch list. If you see it under $7 towards $6, I'd say this is potentially worth a buy. Again, I've got to say I'm not a financial advisor. I am a business teacher, but I'm by no means an expert on the stock market. Try get this stock on the dip towards $5 to $6 if you can, or under $7. But if you can get it in the fives, it's time to load up on this stock. Moving on, we've got the CCIV update in terms of the recent news in regards to Lucid. Okay, so Lucid and CCIV, it's been confirmed, and also it's plunged. The stock price has plunged recently, but also we've got 22.8 billion revenue goal for 2026. So some interesting information. What I would say is, if you're holding this long, I would say there's nothing to worry about. This is market volatility upon the news. As people selling they bought the rumor, and then people are selling the news, right? So as this news has now happened, people are just taking profits, and also you got this compounded impact with the market volatility at the moment. But I think in the long term, this has got a good play. So if you can find this at really, really good dips, I think that this has got a lot of potential, right? So nothing to worry about there. Now, turn on the notifications. Remember, we will cover a stock every day. We'll cover a stock market brief every day and go through any recent information. So do remember to turn on the notification so we can go through that information for you. Moving on, some of the dip buyers. So what some of the stocks that you should buy long term on the dip. Now, one of them is Corsair Gaming, which is CRSR. The other two, of course, DraftKings and Neo. These are stocks that are just going to be revenue generating machines going forward into the future. So I think that these are stocks that you should buy in the dip in terms of the long-term stocks. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Moving on, we've got robotics assistance devices, Aitx. Now, they say they've had client savings of over $8 million. This is an incredibly cheap penny stock, but it has moved up. So what do they have? They have innovative autonomous remote services, which will show you substantial savings on your security budget. It's a robotics play, and you can see some of the robotics involved here. We've got Romeo, Ava, Rosa, Wally, Scott, and Wally HSO here. Loads of different robotics devices that are used in the security industry. Now, we covered this one. We covered this one 10th of January at 0.024. That's 0.024. It's now at 0.15. So it's moved up an incredible amount, okay, compared to when we actually first covered this stock just, recently. If you think about it, just a month ago, just over a month ago. Now, why do I like this play still? So even though it's moved up so much, why do I still like this play? Well, Robotics Assistance Devices has just announced a large expansion order which it received from a Fortune 50 client. Now, all you can see in their press releases is order after order after order. So what I see here is a stock that is getting their revenue involved there. They're building orders. They're building what they're trying to do in terms of selling their products. They're actually managing to sell their products. That shows they've got a good quality product, and they're continuing to get orders in. Okay, so Aitx, catch it a dip if you can. Of course, try to catch it at maybe 0.08, 0.10. Maybe if you can, right? It may not go to that level, but if you can, it's probably best to do that, right? Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I see this one moving up further and further and further as they continue to get these orders through, these orders for their robotics devices. And the good point about this stock is that they've got a range of devices. There's all sorts of robotics devices that they've got that they can sell to their security clients and other businesses, right? So a range of devices. That's why they're getting all these orders in. And what's to say if a business doesn't order one of these products that they then come back and order some of the other products that they offer? Okay, so a lot of potential here for this stock in terms of all these orders coming through. Now the next bit is in terms of buying the dip. Should you buy the dip? The point of this is, what I would say is to buy the dip on good companies or companies that you believe in. Okay, and I think that this does present an opportunity. Market volatility, you know, we've got a bit of a correction going on, and I think it's time to buy these stocks on a dip. And I think that it will pay off in the medium to long term, in my opinion. Okay, I think it's always good to buy the dip. I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as an opportunity. And if you look at it that way in the stock market, as an opportunity, when the stock market's down, it is an opportunity to buy the dip. That is why it's so important to always have cash on the side ready, waiting, so that you can actually buy into the dips when a sort of slight market volatility happens, right? So that you can then get into some good deals. Okay, and you're not, so that's why it's important to have some cash reserves on the side. And I've been buying the dips in some of these companies. I've been buying the dips in Corsair Gaming, okay, and DraftKings as well, and Neo. That's what I've been buying the dips on, and some of the penny stocks as well. Okay, so continue to, you know, think of this as an opportunity. As the dips happen, it's an opportunity. Okay, that's the way you got to see it. Thanks for watching the video. If you found this interesting at all, then do hit that like button, support the channel, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that notification bell to be informed when we next make a new video. Thanks for watching.